Welcome back to another video. I'm going to create partitions on the Sunrise IDE we have placed into our MSX Turbo R. And I've typed in basic. We're going to use a command called call FDISK. But first, I want to set the width of my screen back to its original size. I changed it for my own purposes. I'm going to change it back. Type width 40. Now we have a maximum of 40 characters on one line. This will create a bigger size character so you can easily read what I'm doing. To put this in the memory of the MSX, we type in set screen. Next time you boot up, the same settings will be used. I got this from a guy who has done a lot of things on the web for MSX. He showed me a way to emulate IDE Sunrise on an openMSX. What we're doing on the blueMSX, see, this is the Sunrise IDE. He did that for the openMSX. There is a way to do it. I don't really like that. And he uses MSX DOS 2.0. You have to create disks, partitions of 32 megabytes. You can make larger partitions with this function in openMSX. We'll get to that later. He learned me that you can use the screen 0 width 80 set screen, and it will remember the settings, and you'll have these smaller characters on screen. That way you can use a lot of more characters on a screen without moving to the next line, 80 column text mode. But we're going for 40 now because we don't need more than that. We're just doing some simple things. Let's start. First of all, MSX Turbo R uses different character positioning over the keyboard. So when you type colon in MSX or MSX2, it's here. But you see it changed into a semicolon. And when I do shift, I should get the colon, but I get a plus sign. And here's the same thing. The double quotes is an asterisk, and a single quotes is, hey, there's our colon. Same goes for the at sign is not above the 2, like on my keyboard. If you do shift 2, you get this double quotes. Those two we need a lot. Keep that in mind. Now we'll type in the command call FDISK. This is the partitioning program that comes with Nextor. We have to press 1 for the Sunrise. There are no suitable devices attached to the driver. Oh boy. Something has gone wrong. Exit. What is wrong? We need to insert a disk. There's no hard disk in there. We need to insert documents, openMSX, persistent, IDE Nextor, HD1 master disk. Open. Okay, now we'll do it again. F12 is reset, a hard reset. It recognizes the blueMSX hard disk. Master. It loads Nextor 2.11 and we're in B. Okay, as you see, we now have bigger characters on screen after the reset. First basic. Then we type call FDISK 1, and there's only one, so 1 blueMSX. Size 200. We're going to add a partition. We have no partitions yet, so I'm going to add 3 partitions. The first partition, press P. The first partition will make it 175 megabytes. We press P again for a second partition, and it's going to be 16 megabytes. Now we have a last. We press A, add 9214 kilobytes partition. A. Now the disk is fully partitioned. We need to write the partitions to the disk. We press W. This will destroy all data on a device. This action can't be cancelled. You want to continue? Hell yeah. we can reset the hard disk. We can press S and see what we've created. 175 megabytes, 60 megabytes, and 9 megabytes. Reset. It still doesn't load MSX DOS or Nextor in this case because it sees both the hard disk drive and the floppy disk. But since we had a flag at the first partition, it will then choose the first partition first before the Nextor boot disk. We have to copy some files over to our new A drive since it doesn't have a MSX system on the new hard drive. We're going to copy these files over to the hard drive in the next episode. Bye.